interrupt our programming for an iTalk 106.7 Sports exclusive.
Holbrook Roadrunners in the fight of their season as Baldonado takes it strong to the hole and gets hammered.
This is high school basketball.
Keating across the stripe. Crossover behind the back in the lane. Right hand got it.
What? That's a big-time play right there.
That was pretty.
6'2 senior Pat Keating puts it down for the Falcons and gives them a 24-20 lead with 4:27 to play here in the second.
Presented by Sholo Ford. Drive one.
Thatcher up by 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Keona fires for 3, and he ties it up again. We're tied at 64.
Oh, what a game.
High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Indian Pine Restaurant, and Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Sunrise Park Resort, CNH Plumbing, K-Supply, Summit Healthcare, Octopus Car Wash, and Williams Brothers Auto Service Center.
Nick Gore trying to guard Keone. A mismatch. There's a steal. Epps has it poked away by Engel. Engel coast to coast. He lays it in.
And now, high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Section going early in the playoffs here, but I think part of it's a product of, and we've talked about this before in earlier games, there's so many Section 4 teams now in this playoffs and at relatively high rankings, so I guess it was inevitable to have these two match up at some point, like you say, but I'm sure a little discouraging for either club that does not walk away with the victory tonight, knowing that they played one of the top competitors in the state early in the state playoffs.
Well, Punt, as we switch gears here and talk a little bit about our Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, now with a 24/7 locksmith, available anytime, day or night. If you're locked out of your car, need a key made for your home, their mobile unit will come to you. Call the Ace Hardware in Pinetop, Sholo, and Heber Overgard. And fundamentals just play into every single game that we talk about. Snowflake, one of the best fundamentally coached teams, I think, in the state.
Well, I'd agree with that most certainly. Coach Wood has always done a really steady job with his kids every year in terms of their discipline and just their general approach to the game.
All right, let's go to the public address announcer here for the starting lineups here in just a moment. First, we'll have if Michaela will tell us what his name is. I don't know if she got that or not, but we'll have her check it in just a moment. But anyway, Ace Hardware keys to the game brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. Now with a 24/7 locksmith available any day, day or night. If you're locked out of your car, need a key made for your home, their mobile unit will come to you. It's the Ace Hardware in Pinetop, Sholo, and Heber Overgard. As we honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance here, we'll keep it here for just a moment. It's our Pledge of Allegiance here as this crowd on hand, really not that big of a crowd at the moment.
Well, especially considering Winslow's not too far away up the road here. I was expecting a much larger crowd. I would expect at the same time, though, folks will start trickling in.
Public address announcer starting the starting lineups for us. We'll go to him now. Starting with Winslow.
25, Roy Billy. Number 45, Savion Fuller. Now the home team, the Snowflake Lobos, coached by Andy Wood. Number 5, Tanner Crosby. Jordan Gardner. Number 11, Caden Irvin. Number 21, Kurt Wood. And number 25, Travis Blake.
That's your starting
Ladies
lineups.
and gentlemen,
Brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains as we get set for the opening tip here from Payson High School, home of the Longhorns and host tonight of the 2015 state playoffs. And we thank Michaela for getting us the audio of the public address announcer. And we thank all of the students at Sholo High School tonight, bringing you the sights and sounds of tonight's game at iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Need a fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car, their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware of the White Mountains in Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo.
So Savion Fuller on the made shot will go to the line here to try to make a three-point play.
Fuller's free throw no good. Rebound Snowflake and a foul as Snowflake tries to get it out of the paint and work it up the floor the other direction.
And with the rebound, Snowflake is greeted with heavy pressure from Winslow, draws the foul quickly from Savion Fuller, his first.
Snowflake going to drive right down the middle of Broadway. Kurt Wood. Easy bucket for the Lobos, and we're tied at 2 apiece. Opening paragraph of this one, we say welcome aboard. And thank you to those that are listening and watching online. A shot that's just off the mark from three-point range. Fuller tries a shot underneath, no good. Kurt Wood looking to run the floor, pushes it to Flake. Flake, little stutter step, puts it off the window and draws the contact. We'll earn a trip to the free throw line as Winslow's Treylani Sanders going to be whistled for his first. Flake at the free throw line for a pair here. We're tied at 2. First free throw is in. Pretty good looking shot there for Travis Flake as he rolls it over and gets the shooter's touch. This one bricks off, no good. Rebound though to Snowflake, and Snowflake looking for a three-pointer. Angle right, got it.
Caden Irvin, they find him on that right wing and wasting no time to throw up that three. So a quick lead here by Snowflake early in the game, 6-2.
Ball up top, Billy working it for the Winslow Bulldogs. They go down low inside, try a pass across the paint towards Fuller, and it goes across the paint and out of bounds as Foster couldn't hit him.
Akeem Foster trying to get the pass down to the baseline with Fuller, and just a little too high and hot. Fuller can't handle it.
Up top, Gardner trying to three. Off the heel, no good. Rebound, Winslow. Winslow kicks it out. Snowflake back defensively. Not much there for the Bulldogs in transition, but they put one inside that's going to be off the heel, no good. Shot that time for the Bulldogs by Foster. Misses the mark. Wood slices through the defenders, dishes, leaves it for Flake, and he puts it in.
And again, that's a good transition game the Lobos have shown all season, with Wood cutting into the lane, finding Flake wide open.
Three-point bucket off the front of the iron by Sanders is no good. And in transition, a foul after Snowflake had gathered in the rebound.
Dalvin Benali, the backcourt guard for Winslow, trying to steal the ball from Flake, but in the process hitting his arm. So another quick foul against the Winslow Bulldogs.
Billy picks up defensively Wood, but he goes right past him, and Wood is going to score it up and in, and Winslow is looking for answers. timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here with 5:53 left to play here in the first. Snowflake out to a big early lead, 10-2.
Well, you know, we didn't get a chance to get to the keys, Camden, but one of the things I was going to say about Winslow is, and it really doesn't matter who the opponent is against Snowflake, the big weapon Snowflake consistently brings to every game is that transition game. And bang, bang, bang. I mean, 3, maybe 4 quick buckets by the Lobos on the transition. And Winslow's trying to set up in a defense, but credit the Lobos. They're just beating them down the floor and getting those easy buckets inside.
Winslow with the basketball after the timeout. Sanders tries a pass in low that's going to be off the mark for Austin Maddox, who's just checked in during the timeout. Snowflake leads 10-2, 5:46 left to play here, first quarter. Wood up and down with the left hand, walks it across the time stripe, directs some traffic, gets a screen up top, nothing there, pitches it left for, Wood back up top, three-pointer no good. It was Crosby who he threw it to before. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs looking for numbers. Maddox, pull-up jumper off the window, no good. Battle for the rebound, coming down into the hands of Crosby. Ahead for Flake. Flake up in the air and in.
And another fast break bucket for the Lobos with Flake wide open underneath on that right baseline.
Snowflake by 10, and a foul called on Crosby. I think he got him on the ground.
Right. Crosby did block the shot, and you could hear the fans oohing and ahhing with that call, but a lot of body contact on the way up, and I think that's what they're calling the foul on.
A bit of a late whistle confusing the fans here as we see another missed free throw.
Just not a good start at all tonight early in the game by the Winslow Bulldogs. A lot of turnovers so far, and they're not able to hit shots, either whether it's from the free throw line or the perimeter.
Get this free throw. So Sanders goes 1 of 2 at the stripe. Snowflake trying to push the pace here. They lead it by 9, 12-3. Just about halfway through this first quarter. Pass inside, and a wide open look, and a blown shot by Jordan Gardner. Left it short. Inside the paint, other end. Winslow looking for a bucket. Got it, but it won't count. Foul before the shot as Akeem Foster found the range that time, but got bumped and fouled on the drive. And the foul's going to go against Kurt Wood, his first.
Well, good body control by Akeem Foster as he penetrates the middle of the key there. And nice soft touch shot that drops, but they're going to call the foul on the floor.
Pass comes in. Bounce it out into the corner. Winslow looking for room inside. Put up the left-hander, no good. That was Yazzie on the attempt for the Bulldogs. Caldwell in the corner, up top for Flake, now to Wood. Back down left side, three-pointer off the heel of the iron, no good. And the weak side board is good, though, as Snowflake gets another attempt but won't be able to put it down as Winslow now with it up the far side. Racing it ahead, putting it off the window with the left hand. It's no good for Sanders. Sanders got his own rebound, though, and hands it off to Billy. Now a three-pointer for Sanders, missed everything, and the fans are going to let him hear it.
Well, that's just good defense by the Lobos from where we're sitting. They get out quickly on the help side to challenge that three-point shot.
Kurt Wood drives inside, kicks it out into the corner. Three-point bucket short for the Lobos. Coming the other direction, a transition bucket. Nice looking drive with the right hand. Akeem Foster gets it to fall. Flake posting up, left-hander no good. Rebound Winslow. 3.5 remains first. It's Snowflake 12, Winslow 5 as Foster finds the range and gets it in.
Well, Winslow Bulldogs answering quickly with a couple of fast break buckets here. Those are big points for the Bulldogs right now.
Kurt Wood calling for a screen, and he's bumped and fouled, and the Treylani Sanders doesn't like it. It's his second.
Winslow already up to 14 fouls, I believe. Yep, 14 fouls to Snowflake's 3.
Flake and Irvine going to check out of the lineup for the Lobos. In is Caldwell. Along with Bjorn. Kick it into the corner, bounce pass down low, shot no good for Bjorn. Bjorn got the handle on it, but then lost it on the rebound. Here come the Bulldogs in transition, put it off the window, no good for Fillingham. Pass inside the paint, skips off the fingertips of a Winslow Bulldog player, but he tracks it down in the corner. Good hustle. Fillingham down low, back up top, looking for a three, off the angle right, no good for Yazzie. And Snowflake pressing the pace again. To the line, in the lane, spin, Wood loses the handle on it, poked away, dives for it, got it back, saves it, and kicks it out to Fillingham. Or excuse me, Flanagan, I should say. Out of the backcourt, coming up the pace, here comes Crosby, there it's stolen away by Wood. Wood back to Flanagan, underneath. And bucket, no. Got the foul, though, on a great play as Brady tried to muscle one up. Or, excuse me, Gardner tried to muscle one up for the Lobos.
Well, and that shot by Gardner completely set up by great penetration. No look pass by Tanner Crosby at the top of the key, finding the cutter down low on the baseline. Gardner draws the foul and will go to the line here to shoot two.
Show Travis Flake as the one who committed the foul, but he's not even in the lineup. So I believe it was on Rekrivas. Oh, excuse me.
25.
Rory Billy. Billy got the foul. You're right. 14-7 Snowflake. Kick it out on the angle left. Pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Around and off, no good. Rebound Winslow. Inside the paint, put it up with the left hand this time, no good. Battle for the board. Snowflake comes up with it. They're looking to run. Bounce it into traffic. Crosby stuck into a double team. Now throws it to the backcourt. Easy bucket coming up here for the Bulldogs. Pump fake and put it in with the left hand.
Great job. Yeah, Mark Fowles takes the length of the court and can feel two defenders behind him and gives that big pump fake to get them both up in the air and then goes up clean for the layup.
There's another steal. Foster, left-hand leader, he got it.
Good pick by Keith Foster right at half court, able to dribble down left side. So a couple of quick buckets here by the Bulldogs.
Crosby in trouble, takes a couple of bounces this time. Foster gonna be called for the personal.
Yeah, that's just a crazy foul right there by Foster, you know, with a superior ball handler like Tanner Crosby just reaching in, and obvious foul right at half court. Doesn't really gain anything for the Bulldogs. I mean, they're trying to pressure the ball and get turnovers, but a big reach like that when the referee's standing right there, it's rarely going to work.
Minute 10 left, and Snowflake throws it away. It's time to pass from Caldwell. His little over the head of his intended receiver down in the corner. Coach Wood up, directing traffic, tell him to calm down. Winslow's cut this lead down to 3. No look pass underneath. Great drive, but a travel's called. Fuller shuffled his feet one too many times that time, and the official caught him with the walk.
Well, he gives a big pump fake that gets Keegan Bjorn up, but as you say, shuffles closer to the hoop, and the ref standing right there on the baseline calls travel. But good ball movement by the Bulldogs to get the ball down to Fuller. Unfortunately, just can't get the conversion.
Wood across the time stripe, up and down with the right hand, pass in low, and it's going to be knocked away and out of bounds. As the Bulldogs touched it last, and Snowflake will have it underneath their window. Out of the lineup is Flanagan. And Kurt Wood checks the ball into Irvine. Kick it right side over to Wood. In low, Flake, pump fake, off the window, score it.
Nice strong basket there by Travis Flake.
Flake has 7, Snowflake leads 16-11. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 3-point shot, attempt no good. Ahead to Wood. Wood running a 2-on-1 and getting hammered this time is Caden Irvine.
Devon Flanagan is the defender against Irvin. Irvin goes up heavy, strong as he can, but Flanagan likes to leap, and he gets up there with him, but major body contact, which will send Irvin to the free throw line to shoot 2 here.
Just the first on Flanagan. 16-11, Snowflake got out to an early 12-point lead in the contest. Actually, early 10-point lead, I should say.
And with that foul, it brings Winslow's team foul total to 7, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Missed them both, but Flake on the rebound saves a possession here for Snowflake. Looking for a 3 in the corner left side, no good, as Irvin couldn't get it to go, and it's Winslow ball with 11 seconds. They're going to have to hurry now, 9 seconds. Getting it across the stripe is Benali, taking a 3-point bucket with 3 seconds left. Benali from way downtown puts it in and gives pulls the Winslow Bulldogs to within 2 at the buzzer. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
With over 25 years of experience in search and recruiting, Care National is dedicated to matching skilled professionals with careers in healthcare. Care National, nationwide medical management recruitment services. Let us get you hired.
Bulldogs up by 2, 16-14. Some technical issues. We apologize for those of you listening on radio as we try to get things squared away here. A lot of media here all using the same pipeline, and the pipeline's not real big. Talking about the internet here. We start the second quarter, and Wood lost the handle on it. Got it tipped into the backcourt. And Wood, right side, off the window, score it up and in. Good for Kurt Wood. 18-14, 4-point Lobo lead. Winslow just kind of hanging on in that quarter. Cut the lead down to 2 with a 3-point bucket.
Nice pass.
Off the window, score it.
Treylani Sanders finding the open man on the baseline, number 5. Devon Flanagan with a quick pass to get the ball quickly to him before the defense can close.
Crosby at the elbow, bounces to Wood. Wood for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound is pulled down by the Bulldogs. They're looking for numbers. Nobody's gonna run with them though. 1-on-3, shooting it up that time was Sanders, but he can't get it to go. And Flake had it poked away. Here comes Sanders again. This time he's got numbers. Benali misses the layup though. Here come the Lobos, other direction. Crossover dribble, right hand leaner, no good. Rebound Winslow.
Well, a nice crossover by Gunnar Caldwell, who's entered the game to get that shot off, but credit some Winslow hustle to get the defenders down quickly to deny that shot. Meanwhile, we've got a foul on the Winslow side of the floor.
Travis Flake whistled for the personal. That's 2 on him, and Benali took it right at him. Pump fake, got him in the air, leans in, draws the contact. I don't think he was even planning on making the basket. He was in amongst the trees. The officials say it was not on the shot, non-shooting foul. So it'll be Winslow ball on the baseline. Up top, Benali. Right side, now bounce it into the corner. Right 18-footer on the right side. Snowflake looking for numbers on their end. Shot no good. Blocked that time by Sanders.
I think that was Akeem Foster coming from the weak side to get that block.
You're right. Foster. Wood hangs and hits.
And that's against 3 defenders. Kurt Wood just maneuvering on that baseline, goes up strong with the runner.
Wood with 8. And Snowflake diving for the loose ball here. Wood ahead to Caldwell. Left-hand layup, you bet.
Nice lead pass by Wood between defenders to find Caldwell on that layup.
Pass goes down low and out of bounds. Lobos basketball. 5 minutes, 42 seconds left to play here in the second. Snowflake up 22-16.
Well, you know, Camden, we expect a running game from both of these teams. I got to say, so far, Snowflake having the advantage in terms of not turning the ball over on those fast breaks and getting baskets.
Bjorn going to muscle one up in amongst the trees and draws some contact, and will earn a trip to the free throw line. And I think it goes on Foster. It does. It's his second.
And Winslow already up to 18 fouls, and we're 5:34 into the second.
First free throw by Bjorn is no good.
Surprisingly, Snowflake struggling a little bit from the line so far early in this game. Usually that's one of the sharpest aspects of their game.
Really seems like both teams having some difficulties here.
0 for 2 on the free throws.
Second one misses as well, and how often do you see that happen? As Winslow goes inside this time, bounce it back out. No, it's poked away. Bjorn picks up the loose ball, gives it to Wood. Wood running the point over to Caldwell. Wants a 3. He got it.
Nice shot by Caldwell in that right corner. No one around defensively. Waste no time, just finding that space and squaring up to get the 3.
And a block foul is called here as Winslow tries to get out and create some space. Tyler Yazzie is knocked to the ground. Yazzie going to check out of the lineup. We see Benali returning. Also out is Fuller. Benali and Maddox back into the Bulldog lineup. Maddox set to check the ball out on the far side. Tosses it into Sanders. Now in the corner. Benali for 3. He got it.
Nice shot by Benali, and that's against pressure too. So big points there for Winslow, who's been on a little bit of a scoring drought here.
Not afraid to shoot for sure as Snowflake loses the handle on it. Now they get it back. Great play inside and an easy bucket for Urban. 27-19, Snowflake by 8. 4.5 left in this half. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be last touched by Winslow as they knock it out. Excuse me, by Snowflake as they knock it out. Winslow ball in front of the Snowflake bench. Pass comes in, and we're looking for something in the corner, and we get a loose ball. Ball knocked away. Crosby checks it in for Snowflake as it goes out on a Bulldog's hand, and Snowflake will have the basketball. Up and down right hand inside the paint, looking for a 15-footer. Good. Got it. Jordan Gardner knocks it down for Snowflake, his first bucket of the night. And it's back to a Snowflake 10-point lead.
Oh,
alley-oop doesn't go. He got the finger roll on the second attempt. Oh, what a play.
That was
Flanagan.
a hard alley-oop to Devon Flanagan, but he's able to get up and tip that in.
Snowflake answers. Gunnar Caldwell for 3. Bounce pass in low to Keegan Bjorn, the only player there, and a travel called on Caldwell as Benali came up and faced him.
Yep, that's exactly what created that turnover, was Devin Benali quickly reacting to the outlet pass. Caldwell didn't see him, and he took an extra step there. But, you know, Camden, so far, we're not keeping a shot chart, but I got to tell you, Snowflake's shooting percentage, because they're getting such great shots off of penetration right now, is much higher than Winslow's.
Shot inside, and I missed who made it. Check it for you in a moment as Wood drives inside, missed the shot, but on the follow, Travis Flake. Okay, it was Bjorn on the Snowflake side. I'm getting hand signals here. So Bjorn scores that one, and it was Billy scored the other one. Snowflake with the basketball again. Here comes Wood inside the paint. It's poked away, picked up, and Winslow trying to get out of there. Gets tripped up, and a foul will be called here on Kurt Wood.
Well, Treylani Sanders for Winslow does get that steal from Kurt Wood, and as he's trying to lead the key with the ball, a bunch of bodies out in front of him, and he trips over, and Wood being one of those to draw the foul.
Cross-court pass, driving, now puts it up, front of the iron, no good. Flake with the rebound for Snowflake. Under 3 to play in the half. Snowflake, Kurt Wood inside, finger roll.
Kurt Wood has just been a machine so far in this game, finding space on transition, fast breaks, and is making Winslow's defense pay right now.
2:31 left to play. Pump fake at the high post. Now drives left hand, double team, left hand leaner, got it, but a travel's called. A nice move, but one too many steps for Mark Faust. And Snowflake will get the ball back.
You got to credit Faust for just taking it to the basket on that left side, working against Keegan Bjorn, but that extra pump fake allowed his foot to drag just a little too much, so they get the turnover here.
Snowflake with their biggest lead, up 13. Wood finds a lane and scores it.
Almost identical to the last bucket from Kurt Wood. He's just penetrating that right side, finding lanes.
High post. And you can't see it on our screen. We haven't switched to the shot of the shot yet. For some reason, we're showing the Winslow coach. Or maybe we've got the wrong feed coming to us. That must be what's going on. Pass in low, and now in the corner, Crosby. Crosby bounce pass up top for Kurt Wood. Wood up and down with the right hand. Cross-court pass, and a shot by Crosby is no good from three-point range. Saving it, though, was Gardner, and Crosby misses on the dribble drive. So a minute 28 left, 38-23, Snowflake, and an air ball. Rebound Gardner, ahead to Wood. Wood left-hand leaner, score it. Well, how about that? Winslow with no answer for Kurt Wood, and Snowflake leads 40-23.
Yeah, Snowflake just doing an outstanding job, whether it's on transition where they're getting most of their baskets, or even when they set up their half-court offense, they're just carving up this Winslow defense early in the game here to lead to this 40-23 lead with 1:17 left in the second.
Well, punt, I'll tell you, Snowflake came out charged up in this one. Both teams struggling a little bit shooting-wise in that opening quarter. But I'll tell you, Winslow's got to figure out a way to stop Wood from penetrating.
Or Wood for sure. Wood's just eating them up right now, but there's other guys doing the same thing, maybe not as effectively as Wood, but they're just carving up that Winslow defense right now.
Shot off the heel, no good, as Winslow gets the basketball after the timeout. Waste of possession here. Snowflake leads 40-23, minute left here in the quarter, and a pass in low to Travis Flake. Nets a foul.
They're going to call that on Mark Faust, who's Winslow in a man-to-man. Faust taking Flake, tries to go for the steal, but they're going to say he made contact on the arm or something, so that'll be the 9th team foul for Winslow, sending Flake to the line.
Shot of Travis Flake at the free throw line here. Hits the first half of the 1+1. He'll earn the second. Travis Flake silent in this second quarter. He had 7 in the first quarter, but except for that free throw, he misses the second. Has not scored in this second quarter. Snowflake going to get the rebound, though, here as Winslow's woes continue. Gardner blows a shot. Crosby misses a shot. Now Flake down low. Battles for the rebound. Got the loose ball. Puts it off the window and in.
Great hustle by Travis Flake, just stealing the ball then from McKean Foster.
Jumper from straightaway 3, and Foster knocks it down. But Travis Flake, we failed to mention, been sitting the bench most of the second quarter with a couple of fouls. And so Coach Wood getting some production out of his backup as Crosby missed one from the right side, and Flake looked like he may have got hit in the nose here.
Yeah, he's grabbing his nose.
We can see him trying to shake out some cobwebs.
Well, what contact there was unintentional, but Flake's working down low on those rebounds against 3 Winslow defenders and just doing a great job of battling despite being outnumbered.
So second foul on Billy. And at the free throw line, Travis Flake knocks down the first of 2. Second one off the heel, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it up and in.
You know, and when Snowflake's not getting rebounds, they're just stealing away the ball from Winslow when they get the rebound. So again, Winslow just really struggling here in the first half of trying to get any momentum.
That was Gardner who made that last shot. 3-point shot at the buzzer, no good for Winslow. We go to intermission. It's a 20-point Snowflake lead. I'll tell you what, the odds makers in Vegas lost a bunch of money on this one.
You think so?
We'll step away. Our Sunrise Park Resort halftime shows coming up next. Also a look inside the numbers to tell the true story in this half. And we'll talk a little bit more of what's on tap on our doubleheader here tonight. It's the 2015 state playoffs on iTalk 106.7, presented by Sholo Ford. Also on iTalk1067.com.
Need a fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car? Their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware of the White Mountains in Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo.
This is my town.
Sholo is football and party town, especially when you show up at Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. Even if you just got your license, show up for the lowest price and longest warranty. Brand new Fords, all with our lifetime engine warranty. Not 3 years or 6, not 10 years or 100,000 miles. No way. Our warranty is forever. Come into Sholo Ford this week. Take delivery of a new Ford or pre-owned vehicle. New 2014 Ford F-150 Super Cruise, just $30,495. New 2014 Ford Focus SE, just $19,995. Or new 2014 Ford Fiestas, $13,995. Plus, every new Sholo Ford truck comes ready to tailgate with a Yeti cooler. Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. It's party time at the east end of the Deuce.
Oh, this is my town.
Come back. At intermission, it's Snowflake with a huge lead over the Winslow Bulldogs. Bulldogs a little shell-shocked in this one, down 46-26 as we take a look at scoring in the first half. Gunnar Caldwell has 8 here at the break, 4 for Gardner, 5 for Irvin, 2 for Bjorn, 11 for Flake, and leading all scorers here at the break, Kurt Wood, unstoppable. Absolutely brilliant inside the paint tonight. He has 14 total points, getting a lot of those with his slashing drives.
Well, I'm sure he hit at least one jump shot, but the dominating memory from that first half as far as Kurt Wood goes, and a lot of his teammates actually too, is just their ability to penetrate the key, whether it's on transition or in the half-court game, just doing an outstanding job of getting the ball down low, which is what they like to do. They always work for the good shot, and they're just dominating the Winslow defense so far in this contest.
6 points tonight for Winslow's Dalvin Benally, 1 for Sanders, 4 for Flanagan, 9 tonight for Foster, 2 for Billy, 2 for Faust, and 2 for Fuller. And but I'm not sure if Winslow didn't come ready to play or if they're just not able to adjust to the facility. I mean, obviously, this is certainly a different environment for them here.
Well, it's same for Snowflake. Snowflake just came out with more intensity in general. I mean, both teams like to run, and they're running the floor. It's not like Winslow has lead in their boots or anything like that. It's just, but the little things, like you see Snowflake grabbing loose balls at a higher rate and stealing balls away from Winslow after they get defensive rebounds. So just, in a way you expect that from Snowflake. They're opportunistic team in terms of getting turnovers and making you pay for those turnovers, and that's certainly been the case here in the first half. That's going to be a huge thing. I'm sure the Winslow Coach Greer will be talking to his guys about, one, wake up. We got to get in this thing if you expect to move on through the tournament here. And 2, got to do something about the turnovers, and certainly got to do something about the defense. The defense just so far, they've been playing predominantly a man-to-man defense against the Lobos, have the Bulldogs. But even then, they're just not getting help. A lot of help when you see penetration from the top of the key. And like I said, just Snowflake clearly with the advantage so far in this game.
Punt, the last time these two teams met, it was an 8-point win for Snowflake, but I don't think anybody predicts that this turns into as big a rout in the first half. Winslow's a much better ball club than what they played in the first half.
Oh, absolutely. Coach Greer, we could tell from up here when he's calling his timeouts and yelling at his guys on the court, you can tell he's not happy at all with the performance so far, and he's certainly expecting more, and he should. I mean, like you said, I think the last game these two teams met, it was a 2-point game or something like that. So, Winslow's clearly capable of producing better outcomes than what they've shown here in the half, and that's why I'm a little surprised with the level of intensity, because they're a very athletic bunch. They're long inside. They can challenge you inside. They just hasn't been able to work so far for them.
We invite you to check out sunriseskipark.com. Winter games happening this weekend out at Sunrise, as well as the Honda Resort and Casino. We invite you to check it out at sunriseskipark.com. Still great skiing going on out at Sunrise, and the cooler temperatures have allowed them to make some more snow, resurface some of the runs. Really is a great time to get out and skiing. Still kind of warm weather, spring-type weather out there at the Sunrise Park Resort. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. At the break, Snowflake leads 46-26. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
With over 25 years of experience in search and recruiting, Care National is dedicated to matching skilled professionals with careers in healthcare. Care National, nationwide medical management recruitment services. Let us get you hired.
This
Sholo is football and party town, especially when you show up at Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. Even if you just got your license, show up for the lowest price and longest warranty. Brand new Fords, all with our lifetime engine warranty. Not 3 years or 6, not 10 years or 100,000 miles. No way. Our warranty is forever. Come into Sholo Ford this week. Take delivery of a new Ford or pre-owned vehicle. New 2014 Ford F-150 Super Cruise, just $30,495. New 2014 Ford Focus SE, just $19,995. Or new 2014 Ford Fiestas, $13,995. Plus, every new Sholo Ford truck comes ready to tailgate with a Yeti cooler. Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. It's party time at the east end of the Deuce.
Oh, this is my town.
See Sholo Ford for details. Offers not in conjunction.
Camden Smith, Mike Side with punt Cooley, 46 to 25, 26. A 20-point Snowflake lead. Winslow basketball to start the third quarter. Coming up in game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight, the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets take on the Eagles of Thatcher. Number 1 seed facing I think they're number 12. We'll check it for you in a second as Benali gets to the lane but loses an outlet pass. And now Crosby has it picked off, and an easy bucket for Benali.
Well, it's a big break for Winslow, getting that turnover back from the turnover they created, and they find Benali wide open underneath because Snowflake was really ready to go into that transition game, had guys out in front.
Moving around the perimeter here, Kurt Wood holds for the Lobos. Pass it to Crosby. Crosby for 3. He bangs it home.
Well, there's Kurt Wood penetrating again, this time on the left side, but then kicks it out. Crosby in the corner, who lights it up for 3.
3-point attempt from the corner right side for Foster, misses. But Foster, Johnny on the spot, stays with the defense. Sees an opportunity that time and steals it from Kurt Wood, but it goes out of bounds.
Well, good defensive hustle by Foster to try to get the steal. Ignites some fire here for the Bulldogs. Unfortunately, just can't get it before it rolls out of bounds.
Winslow, Foster misses the shot after he knocked down Gardner.
Well, Gardner tries to set his feet for position for player control, but they don't call it. Foster not able to get that shot to drop, and then looked like Snowflake kicks it out on the rebound.
Slapping the ball is Pollock. Pollock tosses up top for Benali. Benali up and down with the right hand between the wheels. Cross-court pass. And a steal, Crosby. Ahead to Wood. Wood in the lane, and he continues. Kurt Wood with the finger roll.
And again, Kurt Wood just able to beat down the Bulldog defense.
Foster for 3, short. Rebound Winslow. Nice look inside and an easy bucket for Fuller.
Great left-handed leaner there by Fuller. I think that's his first points of the game.
Wood drives down inside and is going to be bumped and fouled as we get a foul called this time against, is it McCreeves? No, it's Foster. 3 on Foster.
Are you sure it's not Billy? Number 25.
Oh, you're right, it is. It is Billy. 3 on Billy. Snowflake checking the ball in, has it stolen away. Winslow looking to run. Ahead, Foster left it short. Rebound, Snowflake. Wood. Errant pass, Benali tips it out of bounds.
Foster getting up slow off that attempted layup. There was contact between him and Gardner. They will substitute in here for Foster to sit him down. Coach going over to talk to him to see how he's doing.
51-30. Just under 6 to play here in the third. We get a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. Don't forget Thatcher Eagles, Snowflake Lobos, or excuse me, Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets coming up next here on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. Also a game tonight out in Ganado at 7 o'clock. It's live from Ganado High School. It'll be the Alchese Falcons and Chin Lee. We'll look to get some scoring updates for you on that with our in-studio producer tonight, Royce Kincannon. Sholo is playing Combs tonight at Queen Creek High School. Fountain Hills and Estrella tip off at 7 tonight against each other at Camelback High School. Holbrook and Valley Christian, number 9 versus number 8. That one ought to be a pretty good game. Also at Camelback High School, that one underway already. We'll try to get you a scoring update in just a moment. As we mentioned, the Thatcher Eagles, the number 16 seed, facing the number 1 seed, Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Immediately following this contest tonight, scheduled to tip at 7. After the timeout, Snowflake basketball. Crosby spins, looks for Flake, got him, put it up and in.
Pitcher perfect give and go, or I guess a pick and roll between Crosby and Flake, finding Flake wide open on that left-hand drive.
And the Bulldogs lose the handle on the basketball here. 5.5 left to play here in the third, 53-30. Snowflake extending their lead. Out to 23 here as Kurt Wood brings it up with the left hand. Works it right to the elbow. Bounce pass it. And now a dribble drive inside Caldwell. Did he get it?
He did. If they give it to him.
Nope, they're going to give him 2 shots.
Okay, they're going to call it on the floor.
Nope, they're going to give him 2 shots. He must have missed it. We both were looking down because we were disconnected on the radio, and so trying to get connected again. Didn't see the finish on that.
And the foul on Tyler Yazzie, number 33, coming in off the bench, his first for the game. Caldwell missing the first of 2.
Got the second. Winslow takes the ball out of bounds. Ooh, nice crossover. Pull-up jumper from 15 off the front of the iron. No good. Couldn't finish. Flanagan. Crosby for 3. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound, Benali. Flake got pushed and shoved and asking for a call on the other side, but he won't get it.
Well, and Benali coming down with that rebound quickly. 3 Lobos right on the ball with no hesitation, trying to steal the ball back. So Coach Wood, obviously in preparing for this game, is having his guys attack the rebounders quickly in an effort to try to steal the ball. They've had some success doing that tonight in tonight's game, but that time they call a foul on number 5, Tanner Crosby, his second.
Winslow set to check the ball in. They bounce it all the way to the midcourt stripe to Flanagan. Flanagan stops at the angle, now goes down to the low block. And we get a foul, no, a 3-second violation.
We're going to call 3 seconds on Savion Fuller, just trying to find room inside, but just camped out a little too long.
Full court pressure. Now backing out of it as Crosby brings it across the stripe, right hand dribble, over to Wood. Wood holds, throws high, cross court pass, and Bjorn working down on the low block, trying to get a shot. He's going to be pushed and shoved by Savion Fuller, and Fuller called for a blocking foul.
Well, Keegan Bjorn making the most of the little space he had underneath the basket there. Savion Fuller actually in good defensive position, but he just reached over to create that foul. So Fuller will sit here And Coach Greer will bring in Mark Faust to replace Savion Fuller.
Bjorn hits a free throw, missed the second. Snowflake leads 55-30. A 25-point Snowflake lead, but that'll cut it down by 2.
Treylani Sanders on the fast break.
Sanders able to get one. Bjorn puts it off the glass and in.
And that basket by Bjorn again created by Kurt Wood, penetrating from the top of the key.
And this one off the heel, rattles and rolls, and it falls. Good for 2 or 3.
I didn't see the signal.
Off the window, scored up and in for Crosby. We apologize, our vantage point's not the best here tonight.
That's a 3 by Treylani Sanders to answer back again. So both teams scoring quickly on successive possessions here. Snowflake calling a timeout with 3:58 left here in the third.
Keep it here and remind you that tonight's contest brought to you in part by Papa John's Pizza. For the best pizza, best ingredients, call Papa John's. 532-PAPA, that's 532-7272. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Subway Restaurants. Check out their $6 menu out at the Subway Restaurants at Subway. Eat fresh.
Well, we had a 20-point margin in favor of Snowflake at halftime. And the question would be, what Winslow would do and if they were going to be able to come out and eat away at that lead. And right now with 3:58 left in the third, Snowflake with a 22-point margin. So credit the Lobos just maintaining the intensity and the pressure offensively against this Winslow Bulldog defense. They're still able to find buckets when they need them.
Pass down low. Bjorn pump fakes, get 2 defenders in the air, and they both come down on him. I think the official can take his pick on that one.
Great fake by Keegan Bjorn, recognizing the pressure that's coming, able to get both defenders up, but they're going to call the foul on the floor.
Foul was called on Sanders. That's 3 on him as Snowflake will lose it inside the paint. Winslow trying to get down low and a nice looking shot but doesn't finish it. Gardner got the rebound, throws ahead to Wood. And this one poked out of bounds. Snowflake basketball in front of their bench. Flake back into the lineup. Haven't seen a lot of Flake in this one. He's been out with some foul trouble and quite frankly, Snowflake been able to get it done.
Without him, they really haven't needed him.
Flake posting up, but an open look from the corner right side is no good as the 3-point bucket will not go for Urban. Rebound goes out of bounds. Snowflake 59, Winslow 37, 3:21 left to play third quarter. Kurt Wood checks out. Chance for Winslow to maybe make up some ground here as they are short on the 3-point look here, and Crosby brings it up for Snowflake, bouncing it up and down with the right hand, now crosses to the left, calls for a pick, running their offense, now bounce it down into the corner. Bjorn posting up, pump fake, nice touch inside.
And he is so tough inside, just very persistent and aggressive is Keegan Bjorn. That time, like you say, giving a good pump fake or just following up in the face of defensive pressure and getting a nice clean shot at the bucket.
Caden Irvin's going to be called for a foul here. As Sanders took it strong to the hole. Checking it in is Faust. And it's a 3-point look that's no good for Foster. Snowflake basketball. To the line, to the lane, right-hander, score it, Crosby.
And again, Crosby just dribbling until he finds that open seam on the right side, cutting quickly to the basket to get the easy bunny.
Kick it out to Benali. His shot no good. Rebound down low, Flake. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left to play here in the third. 63-37 Snowflake. Bounce pass tipped away. This time
Treylani Sanders coming up from the baseline, trying to intercept that pass, cut off the passing lane, just can't control the ball before it goes out of bounds.
bounce pass in.
Nice.
Gunnar Caldwell, he leaves it for Bjorn. Bjorn had it poked away and out of bounds.
Great pass by Caldwell to find Bjorn. Just as he was leaving the floor, faking that layup, he kicks it off to Bjorn. Bjorn just has it knocked away before he can get it up for the shot.
Up top and a steal here. Foster gonna go coast to coast. Left-hand layup, score it.
Actually, that's Rory Billy, number 25, on the steal and going, as you say, length of the court to get the two.
Cross-court pass and Snowflake calls a timeout. 30-second timeout punt. It's almost like I haven't ever done this before. I'm serious.
Well, no.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, but there's only two guys you keep confusing,
I know.
23 and 25, so
I know.
some kind of dyslexia thing.
No,
going
there's
on,
more than that. You just haven't caught them all yet.
Oh, okay.
When we go back and
I'm
watch
trying
the
to
video.
make you look good in front of everybody.
It's absolutely terrible tonight. We
All right.
apologize. It's
All
my
right.
fault, and I'll take the blame. It's unfortunately punt forced to work with lesser than the A team tonight.
Poor me.
Mike Granillo, though, will be on hand for the Thatcher Blue Ridge game, so we get the A team back for the headliner tonight.
So that means the two of you can work together. Then.
No, we got
okay.
the A team. That's the two A players.
I got you. I
yeah.
got you.
Minute 48 left to play here in the third, and this is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. Coach Wood wiping up a spill, it looks like, in front of his bench. And a lob pass for Bjorn as they try the alley-oop, but it's a little too long for him. And Winslow trying to save it from out of bounds, and Billy doing a terrific job trying to save that one, can't come up with it. Snowflake basketball near side, a minute 43 left to play third. 63-39 with the lead, Snowflake, the Lobos. Crosby splits the defense, passes it over into the corner. Back to Crosby, on the elbow. Flake kicks it out, three-pointer. Doesn't get the roll. And Maddox with the rebound, and we get a foul called as Maddox spins away, and the foul's coming against Urban. That'll be his second.
Well, Irvin inside trying to battle for those rebounds along with Maddox. Maddox clearly with the height advantage, and they do call the foul on Irvin.
Winslow going to score it up and in. I missed the player punt.
So did I. Mel was distracting me. I'm going to blame it on him.
And a travel called as Snowflake loses the possession at midcourt. Tanner Crosby fell to the floor. Wanted a foul.
It's all Mel's fault. Just blame it on Mel.
Maybe Mel can tell us who shot it. Maybe,
See, I told you
maybe
it was his
Denise
fault.
can tell us who shot the last one. Who
She
shot
can't
the
hear
last
you.
shot? Billy working the right side. Passes it to Benali and out of bounds.
Just a miscommunication between Benali and Billy to create that turnover there.
Snowflake working it around and looking over here on the right side. Up top, Wood. Wood to the elbow. Passes it off left side for Gunnar Caldwell, and Caldwell took a stutter step before he started and gets whistled for a travel here. 39 seconds left in the third, 63-41. As Benali brings it up the floor, left-hand dribble, top of the key, lefty, off the heel, no good. Flake with the rebound, spins it out, and outlets to Wood. Over to Caldwell, back up top to Wood. Up and down with the right hand between the circles. Bounce it, or rather pass to the right side, and a three-point bucket good for Irvin. Benali now for the Bulldogs with 9 seconds left. Backs up, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, Benali pump fakes, launches from 3, and he hits it. Oh, brother! Second time he's knocked down the super shot at the buzzer.
And from NBA range at that, easily.
I'll tell you, that's fun. I don't care how far behind they are. If they can get Benali open for looks, I think they got a good chance in the fourth. We go to the fourth and final. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Okay, well, quickly, we want to thank the work of White Mountain Youth Productions tonight, our technical director, Zach Lambert, audio, Isaiah Miller, graphics, Her Royal Highness Nicole Jones, cameras tonight, Trent Kleinman, Dakota Hayes, Michaela Wagner, Joey McGraw, and Richard Long.
Trent also spending a bit of a stint with us here tonight. I think I might have to change your mic input gain here. I'm going to do that real quick here, Trent, before you talk to us. Trent, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
We're doing good. Trent also doing a little bit of producer work with us at the moment. On-site producer. As we open the fourth and final quarter, Wood has it blocked, and a nice play by Foster. Foster has number, had Billy open but didn't see him, and a jump ball is called as Foster tries to split the defenders. That drive was a microcosm of what Winslow's had to deal with tonight.
Yeah, Foster trying to be aggressive, as you say, split the defenders, but again, the Lobos really aggressive on the ball. They're grabbing at it at every chance they get.
Gardner wanted a foul as it's poked away. And Billy lines up for a three. It goes over the backboard, and Snowflake will get the ball back here. Snowflake content, or rather Winslow content to live and die by the three-pointer here tonight. Kurt Wood to the line, to the lane, has it stripped away. And here come the Bulldogs. Left side, left layup by Billy, score it.
That's a good pass by Treylani Sanders to kick it off to his teammate as he's just getting to the basket.
Bounce it ahead, Foster stops at the top of the key, working a 2-on-2, and he misses from three-point range. Rebound Gardner. Out ahead to Irvin, right hand dribble to the elbow, and he's bumped and fouled. Got a hip check here, and Bulldog fans don't like
call
it.
a block on Yazzie. Yazzie's shaking his head. It looked to me like they may have knocked knees or a little foot contact that led to that trip, but regardless, the foul called against Winslow. The foul total in the second half much lower than in the first, where Winslow hit 8-9 fouls quickly. Now they're just at 5. Team fouls.
Pass comes in, and Snowflake under their window. Wood drives, puts it off the window, missed it, got his own rebound, kick it out. Three-point bucket for Caldwell, no good. Rebound Gardner, he's pushed, no call. Kicks it out to Wood. Wood bumped, and now we get a call as Treylani Sanders picks up his fourth.
Well, we still have the 20-point lead by the Lobos here, 66-46. With 6:27 left, Winslow amping up the pressure on the ball, trying to get every turnover they can find right now.
Kurt Wood spins out of the backcourt, throws it ahead, up and down, kick it right side. Snowflake trying to burn some clock here as Wood calls for a screen, now tries to get it to Crosby. It's poked away. Benali races it out of the backcourt, bounces it across to Billy, out to Sanders. Sanders for three, he got it.
And a quick timeout by Coach Greer after that three by Sanders with 5:57 left. He's going to gather his guys up and basically kind of map out the strategy, map out the plan for how to close this thing off in order to try to chip away at what up to now has been pretty consistently at least a 20-point lead by the Lobos, now down to a 17-point lead.
Reminder, tonight's contest brought to you in part by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, the Honda Resort and Casino, and Sholo Ford. Get a great meal for just $6 right now with the Simple Six menu at Subway Restaurant. Subway Eat Fresh. Additional charge for extras. Price and participation may vary. Plus, tax where applicable. Game one of our doubleheader tonight as we see the Thatcher Eagles preparing for their game. They've got the 7 o'clock game here tonight. Snowflake out in front, 66-49 with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left to play in the contest.
Winslow coming out full court press, man-to-man press.
Wood going to bring it up with the left hand. He'll work. And almost has it poked away here as Flanagan almost got it. Now Snowflake throwing it around as Gardner has it poked back in his face. Back to Gardner. Oh, excuse me, back to Crosby. Down low, Bjorn battling for a position. Can't get the shot to fall. Hit it off the side of the backboard, and Winslow looking to run. Sanders for three. Left it long. Rebound saved inside. Shot by Flanagan, no good. This Winslow crowd trying to wheel their team back to a win here tonight.
And there's the pressure. Winslow almost getting, well, it looks like, oh, they're going to say it stays Snowflake, even though it went off Keegan Bjorn's hand.
Sanders.
Oh, no, now they're changing it. They're going to say Winslow ball, but Winslow ball as a result of pressure, just persistent pressure now. Winslow amping up. With only just over 5 minutes left in this game, they're going to try to get as many turnovers as they can. They get one here.
Caldwell coming out, and he's got, I think he has a bloody nose. As we get look inside the paint by Caldwell. Or excuse me, by Kurt Wood. And Wood gonna foul Billy here.
Well, Winslow, having been down 20, is chipping away here on the lead. See if they get the free throw. They miss. So it's a 66-51 game with just under 5 minutes left.
Billy misses the shot and foul inside. Kurt Wood had picked up his third personal. I think they may have gotten flaked here. Oh, excuse me, that's the second on Crosby. So Wood at the free throw line. Oh, excuse me, it was a foul on Winslow. It was Flanagan who picks up his second. Wood misses the free throw. And Snowflake has yet to score in this quarter, but hanging on. Now a 15-point lead as Winslow trying to track back into this one. A trap there on the far side. They had Yazzie hung up. Wood and Urban almost got the turnover, goes out of bounds though. Winslow will get the basketball, kick it out here. Foster drives, dishes, and a travel called on Foster.
Well, Snowflake defenders reaching in on the help side with that drive by Foster, denying the pass and in the process causing Foster to walk with it.
Working it out of the backcourt. And a timeout called. Coach Wood wants to talk it over. will take one with him. 4 minutes, 28 seconds left to play in the contest. Snowflake 66, Winslow 51. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of the 2015 State Playoffs on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car, their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware of the White Mountains in Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo.
Welcome back to Payson High School, home of the Longhorns, host tonight to the 2015 State Playoffs on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. You can watch tonight's stream, compliments of the students at Sholo High School. Snowflake will have the basketball as we take a look at some of those that have helped make this game possible.
Our technical director, Zach Lambert, audio, Isaiah Miller, graphics, Nicole Jones, cameras, Tripp Kleiman, Dakota Hayes, Michaela Wagner, Joey McGraw, and Richard Long.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left to play. Snowflake lost the basketball. Here's a blocked shot. Ahead, Crosby off the window, no good. Winslow basketball. Bounce it down low, put it off the window and in.
Great move by Tyler Yazzie on that baseline. Draws the defender out and then just goes baseline strong to get an easy bunny.
And Wood gonna drive inside and score it. Basket and one.
That's the big story for Snowflake and Kurt Wood pretty consistently all night for the Lobos. Just doing an outstanding job is Kurt Wood, finding space inside. You know, that time kind of a stalled dribble to pull the defender out and then just quickly makes that cut down that left side to get the layup and draw the foul. See if we get a three-point play here.
Kurt Wood at the free throw line. Akeem Foster picks up his third, and Kurt Wood misses another free throw. Neither team real happy with their free throw shooting tonight. Fortunately for Snowflake, they've got a big enough lead. It may not matter, but Winslow's been chipping away at that lead over the course of the last 8 minutes. Bulldogs working it around. Flanagan at the elbow, gives to Benali. Benali missed it. A rare miss tonight from three-point range as we get a foul on Yazzie here.
It's Caden Irvin going up to get the rebound, and a couple of Bulldog defenders reaching in quickly to try to steal the ball away, but they will call Flanagan for the foul. I'm sorry, Tyler Yazzie for the foul. Yazzie's second of the game, but it will send Irvin to the free throw line.
Irvin got it. Caden Irvin hits a rare free throw tonight. Got them both. 70-53 Snowflake. 3.5 left to play in the contest. Benali pump fake, shoots the three. It is short. Rebound Yazzie. Yazzie got it to go.
Great rebound by Yazzie in traffic and goes up really strong inside against defenders to be able to get that two.
Travis Flake back in the Snowflake lineup here as they pass it to him here, and he has it stripped away. He hangs on, but he falls down.
Well, you know, you can hear the crowd yelling because Flake, as he grabs that pass, the defender, I couldn't see who the defender was, grabbed the ball at the same time, and Flake falling backwards. It looked very dramatic. Flake's okay, but I think the Snowflake fans felt like there was a foul there.
Yeah, especially if you're on the far side. Looked like he got horse collared down.
Yeah, it stopped him right in his track, did for Flake, and as he fell backwards. that was the dramatic view for most of the fans here, but it was a good call because both players grabbed the ball at the same time.
Travis Flake will go to the free throw line here with 3:11 left to play in the contest. The Lobos are up 70-55. A foul committed by Akeem Foster. That's 4 on Akeem. First free throw is off the heel of the iron, no good for Travis Flake. Flake had 11 first half points, most of those coming in the first quarter. He hits the second of 2. 71-55 Snowflake. Pull up jumper from 8, no good for Winslow. Rebound, Irvin had it poked away from Yazzie, but now he steals it back. Dribbling between 3 defenders here. Irvin going to be bumped and fouled. And the foul's going to go against. If this is Foster, it's 5.
Yeah, a lot of contact there with Irvin trying to negotiate between Bulldog defenders, and they do call the foul on.
Oh, it's on Billy, and it's 5 on Billy.
Yep, so Billy will sit with a timeout here. Coach Greer's talking to his guys with 2:56, just under 3 minutes left.
Trayvon Flanagan going to check in.
16-point lead for the Lobos. So really, Snowflake in a commanding position here with a 16-point lead, just under 3 minutes. And we're probably going to have a free throw battle to finish this game out. Obviously expecting Winslow to try to stop the clock, and they're going to be aggressive going to the ball for sure. So probably end up sending a lot of Lobos to the free throw line to finish out this game.
We say thanks to our sponsors tonight. A few of those: Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Resort and Casino, and Sholo Ford. And don't forget, if you're hungry for pizza, the best place to get it is Papa John's. Best pizza, best ingredients. Call Papa John's 532-PAPA. That's 532-7272. 2:56 left in the contest. Snowflake trying to hold on to this win here tonight as they will advance to go to round 3, which will be played on Thursday night at the Glendale Arena. And we'll have our crew on hand to bring you live video and bring you the sights and sounds live from Glendale, Arizona. As we go to the quarterfinals next week, Irvin misses the first. (71-55) as the going to have a conversation at the scorers table. Coach Wood checking things out with one of the officials here tonight. I'm not sure exactly what the question is, but now they're ready to go as Irvin steps to the free throw line here and hits the free throw. Caden Irvin, 1 of 2 in this trip. As Yazzie tries for a 3, it's long, rebound Snowflake. Irvin gets the loose ball and gives it over to Caldwell. Now down low, they go to Flake. Flake turnaround jumper, he's called for a travel.
A good attempt by Flake to get into the bucket. You got to credit the defense by Akeem Foster. I think he has 4 fouls, but he's not letting up one bit, just standing tough inside.
Pass it up and shoot up a 3 ball, no good.
And clearly the strategy here for Winslow on each possession is try to put up 3s. They're not even worried about trying to work the ball inside right now.
Irvin called for a travel in the backcourt. Heavy pressure that time. As Winslow will force the turnover, Flanagan in his face. Sanders, cross-court pass, and it's out of bounds. They got a piece of the ball, but looked like they also got a little bit of McReeves. As Cordell goes to the floor.
He was the intended recipient of that pass, and a couple of defenders from Snowflake challenging that pass, and in the process colliding with each other. But he gets up quickly. Everyone's good. Winslow ball. We'll see who they throw it to try to get a three-pointer here.
Sanders kicks it to the corner. Three-point bucket, no good by McCreeves. Winslow ball. McCreeves got the ball back. Now shoot up another three. Sanders will go to the free throw line and get 3 shots here. As Kurt Wood, it appears, is going to be, nope. What do we got?
I don't know what the call is. They're going to have Winslow take, no, it's going to be Snowflake ball, so they may have called.
They called Winslow
for traveling or something. I didn't see the call.
We're on the wrong side of the court, unfortunately for us. Due to the restrictions here, not able to see the floor that well here tonight as Kurt Wood almost lost the handle on it. Does a good job to get it to Crosby. Crosby's tied up and a foul called.
Well, it'll be on Tyler Yazzie, number 33, who comes in as soon as Crosby catches that pass. Yazzie attacking the ball. They're going to call him for a foul on the reach, his third. Tyler Yazzie's third personal.
And he got the roll. Crosby. Got both of them. 74-55. And a pass down on the right side.
Well, Tanner Crosby able to come over on that pass. I think he's anticipating some challenge from Winslow, and he taps it out again. So a big break there for Winslow to get the ball back.
Flanagan finds the distance. And Kurt Wood dunks it down. Oh, brother. Snowflake fans to their feet. And a timeout called as they want to preserve the possession here. Kurt Wood, an exclamation point with the slam dunk.
Well, he goes up against Keem Foster, who you could see loading up for the jump, but Kurt Wood just able to get higher quicker and put it down on the dunk. And now we have a conversation between Coach Greer and the officials. One of the officials is talking about, I think, one of the assistant coaches asking him to basically just calm down, apparently. But there was a quick exchange there between the officials and the Winslow coaching staff.
Minute 13 left to play here in the fourth. Snowflake leads 76-57 after the timeout. They'll have the possession. And we remind you to stick around for game 2 of our doubleheader. Those of you watching on the stream, you'll have to click on the other stream on our website, just below this one. Both of them up. And both of them available to you, but you will have to start the second player on our homepage to get the Blue Ridge and Thatcher game going. Inbounds play comes as Snowflake going to work right side. Gardner had it poked away. Here come the Bulldogs. Foster kicks it out into the corner. Sanders wants a three. It's short. Sanders got the loose ball and threw it away. 54 seconds left, and Snowflake with a 76-57 lead over the Winslow Bulldogs. And I don't think anybody thought that this game would get this far out of hand. We thought this was going to be a close game.
Clearly, two teams that could certainly play each other nose to nose, but you got to credit Snowflake. They came out early. Well, actually, both teams early in the first quarter, maybe a little bit of a slow start, but Snowflake definitely the team that caught its wind quicker and earlier than Winslow. Winslow, I don't think all game long really got its feet under itself. You know, we saw in that fourth quarter, they went to the full court press, did Winslow, and they got a couple of quick turnovers to chop away what at that time had been a 20-point lead. But then since then, Snowflake just being consistent with the pressure on both ends of the floor and building it back up to a 20-point lead again with that free throw by Kurt Wood.
77-57, 44 seconds left in the contest. Kurt Wood, that's the first free throw tonight. He was 0 for 2 before that one. This one goes. So Kurt Wood with a couple of free throws. He'll check out of the lineup. The Snowflake fans give him a round of applause, as does the bench. And a three-point bucket, no good for Flanagan. Rebound, Flake, or excuse me, no, that's Lyman who's just checked in. He loses the ball, and it'll to add some insult to the injury, he'll be called for the personal.
Well, Devon Flanagan for Winslow able to come up with that loose ball on the turnover, and he promptly takes it down the key. And Jake Lineman falling back on defense fouls him as he tries penetrating to the basket.
Mike Grineal, punt Cooley on the call of the game for game 2 tonight of your doubleheader. As Devon Flanagan misses a free throw. Snowflake basketball, and we'll see some fresh faces in for Snowflake as they kick to the corner. And a bump and a foul here as Porter Black is going to earn a trip to the free throw line. 14.5 seconds left, 78-57, Snowflake lead. Porter Black at the free throw line. Foul was called. On Devon Flanagan, his third. He checks out of the lineup. Black missed it off the heel of the iron, no good. Second free throw for Black, this one goes. Winslow fans beside themselves, 79-57. They roll the ball up to midcourt before they pick it up to try to preserve some clock, but it's not going to make any difference. As we get a foul called here. Jalen Brady trying to drive, will go to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. And Dallin Chapman for Snowflake is called for the personal, his first. Brady's free throw good. Jalen Brady missed the second. Rebound to Snowflake. Nice job by McCray to clear the glass. And in trouble in the backcourt. Snowflake about to lose the handle on it. Now they do. But it won't matter. The Winslow Bulldogs fall tonight to the Snowflake Lobos, 79-58. Stay tuned. We will crown our Indian Pine Restaurant player of the game when we return. Also, our doubleheaders coming up next here on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Sholo is football and party town, especially when you show up at Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. Even if you just got your license, show up for the lowest price and longest warranty. Brand new Fords, all with our lifetime engine warranty. Not 3 years or 6, not 10 years or 100,000 miles. No way. Our warranty is forever. Come into Sholo Ford this week. Take delivery of a new Ford or pre-owned vehicle. New 2014 Ford F-150 Super Cruise, just $30,495. New 2014 Ford Focus SE, just $19,995. Or new 2014 Ford Fiestas, $13,995. Plus, every new Sholo Ford truck comes ready to tailgate with a Yeti cooler. Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. It's party time at the east end of the Deuce.
Oh, this is my town.
With over 25 years of experience in search and recruiting, Care National is dedicated to matching skilled professionals with careers in healthcare. Care National, nationwide medical management recruitment services. Let us get you hired.
Need a fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car, their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware of the White Mountains in Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo.
Big lead at intermission by Snowflake punt. And you look at what Snowflake was able to do in that second quarter, and really one guy stands out.
Yeah, big time. Kurt Wood, just an amazing game tonight. And, you know, I guess an appropriate way to finish off a great game is to get a slam dunk on a transition just to put the cherry on top. I mean, he just did great work tonight for the Lobos. You know, one thing, I'm just looking at your book here on the scoring, one thing that's always, if you're a basketball fan and a fan of good team basketball, and Snowflake pretty consistent about doing this, you look down their list of scores, they got at least 8 guys contributing to the point total tonight, which tells you you guys coming off the bench are doing good work, and that's been pretty consistently the case for the Lobos tonight. So no difference here. But Kurt Wood, I mean, I think both teams got off to maybe a little bit of a not really slow start, but they just you could tell they were just trying to get a feel for stuff, and shots weren't falling, but then all of a sudden Snowflake found their footing, and after that, I mean, it just wasn't even much of a ball game. They quickly built up to that 20-point lead that we had at halftime, and for the most part maintained that lead, certainly finishing the game, I think, going up by 21 at the final score. There was a little rush there from Winslow in that fourth quarter when they went to that full court press. They were able to get some quick turnovers and hit a couple of threes to, I think, chop it down to maybe a 14-point game. But, anytime you're up against a team like Snowflake and they have that big of a lead, that's a big, big mountain to climb.
Absolutely. And really, Winslow played well in the second half, considering their situation. Although when they were forced to hit those, try to hit the outside shots, and they just weren't falling. Those three-pointers just wouldn't go.
Yeah, you could clearly see that point in the fourth quarter where Coach told them, hey, we need to get some points quick, and a lot of them. And they moved from what previously had been an attempt to try to, work the paint and get those inside shots for pretty much the first 3 quarters. And they'd take the 3 if they had it, but clearly in that fourth quarter they were just throwing threes up, and they just couldn't get any to hit. And that's another thing I think that Snowflake did well. I mean, their shooting percentage overall for the game, we didn't keep a shot chart, but I think if we did have one, it would clearly show that Snowflake really effective with their possessions, a much higher shooting percentage in my opinion than Winslow. Winslow just didn't have the battery fully charged today, I don't think. I'm sure Coach Greer is not happy with the performance of the club tonight after the tight games we've seen them play. like in the sectional tournament and even the couple of games leading up to that sectional tournament, one of them being against this Lobo team where they took them right down to the wire, ended up being like a 2-point victory for Snowflake. But you know Coach Greer's probably not feeling really good about the overall team performance tonight. They just didn't seem to have as much of a charge in them as the Lobos were able to bring tonight.
Absolutely. As we take a look at some of the scoring for you, Gunnar Caldwell with 9, Crosby with 9, 6 for Irvin, 7 for Bjorn, 1 for Black, and 22 leading all scorers tonight, Kurt Wood. 14 tonight for Travis Flake. Winslow with 11 points for Benali. And Benali hit a couple of deep threes. We thought that Benali was going to light things up in that second half, but he wasn't able to break free to get it done. He had 3 3-pointers in the contest, 2 in the first half, and 2 of them coming late in quarters right at the buzzer. I mean, he just knocked those babies down like it was nothing to it.
Well, those are deep threes too, NBA range.
Trelawney Sanders with 11 tonight, both of them in double figures. Unofficially, Flanagan was 6, 1 for Brady off the bench, 9 for Foster, 6 for Billy, 4 for Yazzie, and 2 for Faust. Rounds out your scoring tonight. Time now for a Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Player of the game brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Best selection of hunting, hiking, camping, and fishing gear. You'll find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store on Highway 260 south of Pine Top, right-hand side of the road before you get to the Honda Casino. And tonight, pretty easy call, Punt.
Yeah, I think I already tipped my hand on that one, or tipped our hand, and it's hard to deny. I mean, again, a good, solid team performance by Snowflake. A lot of guys in the mix there scoring points and playing really effective defense. We certainly don't want to take away anything that they've contributed as a team effort, but clearly Kurt Wood, I thought, from early in that first quarter and pretty much through the end of the game, as long as he was on the floor, just a dominating performance by him tonight. So clearly deserving a player of the game.
Congratulations, Kurt Wood ends the game unofficially with 22 points on the night. Our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store on Highway 260 south of Pine Top, on the right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Casino. We say special thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. With that, we want to remind you one more time to check out Papa John's Pizza. Best ingredients, best pizza. Call Papa John's at 532-PAPA. That's 532-7272. Call it in and pick it up, or have them deliver at Papa John's. Also, tonight's contest brought to you in part by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Sunrise Park Resort, Sholo Ford, and the Honda the Honda Resort and Casino. We say special thanks to our kids from Sholo High School tonight. The crew, technical director Zach Lambert, audio Isaiah Miller, graphics Nicole Jones, cameras Trent Kleiman, Dakota Hayes, Michaela Wagner, Joey McGraw, and Richard Long. Mel West and Denise Westover are our on-site producers, executive producers. And we also say thank you to Royce Kincannon back in studio tonight, and Dylan Smith. That's going to wrap it up for this contest. We invite you to stick around, though, because coming up next, tip-off is at 7 o'clock. The Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets will take on the number 16-seeded Thatcher Eagles. Live from Payson High School, this is the 2015 state playoffs on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. For Punt Cooley, I'm Camden Smith. Until the headliner, we say so long, everybody.